my teamies and other people watching this video. Eek! It's Chrissy here, your independent Scentsy director from Ontario, Canada. Dun, 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 dun. So, it is incentive period, and we are trying to earn a trip to Mexico. God bless Scentsy! Thank you for this opportunity. I'm super excited. So let's talk about how to earn this trip. Now, yes, your PRV is going to matter. Consistency is going to matter. Paid at title is going to matter. What does that mean? Whatever title you're going in at, you need to hit the same number. So, for example, me as a director, our group wholesale volume has to be 10,000, which means for me to be paid at title, I have to be director's numbers 5 out of 6 of these incentive months. If you're lead, 5 out of 6 of those months. So in some ways, it might even be easier for lead, star, superstar. So good on you. Let's earn this trip. Now, not only do we have to do consistency points, which means if you're a leader of any sort, 500 points minimum PRV is what you need per month. We always want more, right? And you need more PRV because that's going to help you earn the trip faster. Consistency, of course, is paid at title. But let's talk about recruitment, okay? This is where the magic happens because this is when you become a leader. This is when you grow your business. This is when you help someone shine. So let's talk about how to get someone on your team. First thing is, be a leader, be positive, share your passion. If you love Scentsy, telling someone about it isn't bugging them, isn't interrupting their life. It is sharing what is something about you. They're going to share about their kid. They're going to share about their dog. It's okay to share Scentsy. And by the way, my tongue is blue when I talk because I'm having this fun little Mexican drink. It's actually blue Kool-Aid, but I'm pretending. But sharing what you love is not bugging somebody. So listen here. You love being a Scentsy consultant? Tell your neighbor. Tell the crossing guard at your kid's school. Tell the coffee person. Tell the person in the Shoppers Drug Mart lineup with you. I'm telling you, people don't know what you do unless you tell them. When I bump into somebody, I don't know if they're a doctor or I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything. Cashier or newspaper guy. I don't even know. Maybe deliver newspapers. Who knows, right? Who knows? So you have to talk. You have to ask. You have to share. So if you're sharing what you do, you've got a way bigger chance to start growing your team. Now, once you've shared, I want you to break down how exciting it is to be a Scentsy consultant. The opportunity that we have with incentives, with if you're your own hostess, earning some free stuff, income, of course, and there's ways to bump your income. Hit 2,000 PRV, 5% bonus that month. Paid a title, ba-bam. Team downline, certain percentages. It really is a good thing, but here's the thing with Scentsy, okay? You're building relationships. You are becoming friends with your front line. So here's the thing. You meet somebody you like, you're chatting away. Maybe it's mom at another play date for moms and kids. Do you know what? Ask them to join your team because I'm telling you, there's so many people that I didn't realize that I didn't ask to join my team. They would have. In fact, some have joined under somebody else. So you have to ask. You have to tell them how to do it. A lot of the times people think that it's a scary business and they can't do it. And I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not. I'm a share person. I share what I love. I ooze the passion for something that I love. Scentsy is everywhere in my house. Behind me, it's in front of me. The Scentsy Go is freaking awesome, by the way. I just share what I love. And then they say this, I don't know enough people. Well, of course you don't know enough people in your head. You're already thinking like a negative Nelly. Stop that. Just stop it. You have to meet new people no matter where you go, right? So you meet new people. I'm going to teach you how to expand your network. And I'm going to do that right now. So here's the thing. Let's talk about how to expand our network with intentional samples. Did you hear me? Intentional samples. You ready? You're probably sitting back going, what? Sorry, Chrissy, what? Okay, here's the thing. Often we give out samples willy-nilly. Here, oh, here. And you think people are going to phone you back? Ha ha! They're probably not. They're probably not. Here's why. Well, actually, I'm going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to tell you an example. I went to a women's conference with my cousin Sarah. Um, we went to every booth. We got all these samples. Come home, I dumped them on the table, and I have diapers, wax, or not wax, jeepers, I'm looking at wax. So many things that I have no relevance to have in my life. That is my dog stomping around because my husband's got the bird flying around too. But we had all these samples, and guess what? I had no intentions of using them. I actually threw away all the business cards. They weren't intentional. They were just blanketedly handing me things that I wasn't going to ever use. So we need to do intentional sampling, and here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have a sample. We always make 2. Give a person 2. Here's what you're going to say. I'd love to give you a Scentsy sample. I like to use the scent of the month. That way it's one that they don't regularly have out of our catalog. So I'm going to say it's the scent of the month, and I'm really wanting to get some opinions on them, which is true. But here's the catch. I'm going to need your cell phone or your email so that I can reach back to you and do a follow-up. But guess what I want to do? I really want to reach a little bit further and get a little bit more ideas. So I'm going to give you one for maybe, do you want to give it to your mom or your best friend? Either one. I just need their phone number or an email, again, so I can touch base and see what everyone's feeling about this scent of the month. So here's the thing. You shared, you got their information, you already communicated to that person that you wanted to reach back, so they're expecting your call. That's brilliant, don't you think? Now, when you call them, I don't want you to give them a sales pitch because you're a share person, not a sale person. I want you to just say, hey, it's Chrissy, the director that you met from Scentsy. I just wanted to know what you were thinking about on that sample. Now, here's the fun part, right? So we're just going to talk. And, you know, women, we get into a good conversation. Okay, maybe men too. I don't know. I don't want to bracket you all out. But listen, here's what I would love to do. If they love it, I'm going to say, you know what? I've got some that are similar that I think that you might really like. What day could I pop over with the testers and coffee? Do you think your best friend could be there? That's it. That's all I'm going to do. And the same works if she didn't like it. I'm going to go, you know what? I'm sorry you didn't like that. How about I pop the testers over here and we find something you like? Now you're almost turning it into a private sit down, sip and sniff party. And you didn't market it as a party. You didn't try to sell her anything at that point. You just shared what you love, shared the wax, and then you share the opportunity. That is how we expand. We do it from our heart. We do it authentic, genuine, and rather simplistic by intentional sampling. So, if you're my beautiful team of Scent Happens, please prepare 10 sets of 2, and I want you to hand them out this week with intentional purpose to get their information, to share the product, and then you can reach back with them. So that is your homework. If you want to learn to earn the trip, we're going to have to grow our team. Once we make these connections, expand our networks, they're going to want to join your team. They're going to see how simple it is. They're going to see that you enjoy it. And then as soon as they sign up, they get 1,000 points. The minute they put in a party, you get, honey, teaching my team. Can you make the bird be quiet? Love him, but noisy. Oh, he's looking at me like, what? Listen, I've lost my train of thought. So, okay, then they get certified. Bam, 1,000 points for you, 1,000 points for them. They hit sensational start, but bam, more points. Guys, and it's not because you're like, get on my team and do it. It's because you're helping them build the foundations to a great start in this business. Okay, I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes, so I'm going to go. So remember, intentional sampling, reaching out and telling people what you do, sharing the experience, and then ask about following up. You do this by expanding your network. You're going to then have people want to organically join your team, in which is going to get you that trip to Mexico. All right, I got to roll. Bye, guys.